What's up, guys? We're going to go over Present Tense by Pearl Jam off the album No Code. This song is in drop D, so you're going to have to take your low E string and tune it down, loosen the string, to D, so it matches up with your D string 4th string up. So when you pick them both, they should sound the same. Okay, we're going to go over the intro and verses section of this song. It starts out with your pinky on the B string, 2nd string up of the 10th fret, and your first finger on the 7th fret of the G string, 3rd string up. And you're going to hold that hand position for a while. You're going to hit that 6th string, which should be tuned to D, and you're going to pick up on the B string, 2nd string up, the G string, 3rd string up, and the open D, 4th string up. Then you're going to pick down, up, down, up, down, up on the 3rd string, the G string. You're going to repeat that, just hitting different bass notes, starting with your ring finger on the 9th fret of the low E, 6th string up. Then you're going to hit open, and then put your middle finger down on the 8th string of the 6th string. So from the top, alright, now you're going to bar the 7th fret with your first finger, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings up, the E, B, G, and the D strings. Alright, then you're going to put your middle finger down on the 8th fret of the B string, 2nd string up, and your ring finger down on the 9th fret of the G string, 3rd string up. And you're just going to strum it once. Then you're going to let go, and just with that first finger that you barred, you're going to strum the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. After that, you're going to put your middle finger down on the 9th fret of the G string, 3rd string up, and your pinky on the 10th fret of the B string, 2nd string up. Now, keeping that same hand position, you're going to strum down, up, down, up, down, up on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. Alright, the B, G, and the D strings. And then it repeats. Alright, on the 3rd verse of this song, there is a slight variation of the intro verse section where Vedder starts singing, "Seems that needlessly it's getting harder" in the 3rd verse. Alright, you're going to basically do the same thing, but instead of picking, you're just going to strum. Alright, you're going to strum the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings up, the B, G, and the open D, using those same bass notes. Okay, so the open bass note. And you're just strumming down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. We're going to go over the chorus section of this song, which begins when Eddie Vedder sings "You Can Spend Your Time Alone." You're going to bar the 4th, 5th, and 6th strings up with your ring finger. Those are the thickest strings. Alright, starting out with a slide to the 12th fret, just strumming once. Then when you get to the 12th fret, you're going to strum again, sliding back, okay? Then, with your ring finger, you're going to, again, bar the 4th, 5th, and 6th strings up. Alright, and you're going to strum down, up, down, up, down, up about 8 times. Alright, and then you're going to go to the 3rd fret, bar the 4th, 5th, and 6th strings again, strumming once. Then with your ring finger, you're going to go to the D string, 4th string up on the 5th fret, and strum once. So from the top. Alright, after that, you're going to bar with your ring finger, the 4th, 5th, and 6th strings. Strum again about 8 times, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then you're going to go to an open D sus2 chord, which is similar to an open D. You just bring your middle finger off of the high E string, and you're going to strum twice. And that repeats. Just one last thing on the chorus, which starts out with that slide. I like to do some muted strumming in between the chords. You go down, down, or down, up. Just relax your fingers on the strings, and that's a muted strum. Alright? Okay, however, if you want it to sound more like the record, you're not going to do the muted strumming. It just kind of stops in between the chords. We're going to go over the main guitar riff at the end of the song. It starts out after the 2nd chorus. You're basically going to take your F major 7 chord and slide it all the way to the 6th fret. So your first finger should be on the 6th fret, 2nd string up. Your middle finger should be on the 7th fret, 3rd string up. And your ring finger should be on the 8th fret, 4th string up. Now try and mute the top string, the 5th string, with your ring finger. And then with your first finger, try and mute the high E string. Alright? So you're just going to strum down, and you're doing 8th notes. Alright, starting on the 6th fret, you'll strum about 8 times. Then go to the 5th fret, do the same thing. Then to the 3rd fret, and you're going to strum 16 times, so twice as many as the 6th and 5th fret. Then you're just going to repeat that, and that goes on for a while. Builds up. Alright, and I like to kind of do an E shape chord on these, and you could also bar the 1st and 2nd strings up if you want. If you want to do that, you can do that as well. After the down strums, it goes to another part. Alright guys, the second part of the main riff, you're going to use that same F major 7 shape. So your first finger should be on the 2nd string of the 6th fret, and you're going to strum down twice. Then you're going to go to the 8th fret, first finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string, strum once. To the 10th fret, strum once. To the 5th fret, first finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, strum once. To the 3rd fret, back to the 6th. Alright, and that repeats. At the very end of the main riff, you go with that same shape to the 10th fret. First finger should be on the 10th fret, and you're going to strum down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So the outro part begins with your first finger on the 10th fret of the high E first string up, your pinky on the 13th fret of the B string second string up, and your ring finger on the 12th fret of the G string third string up. Now you're just going to pick those notes up about 4 times, starting with the first string up. Alright, then you're going to go to the 14th fret using an open D shape, just like you would an open D chord. Alright, just on the 14th fret. So your middle finger should be on the 14th fret of the first string, your first finger should be on the 14th fret of the third string, and your ring finger should be on the 15th fret of the second string. And you're going to pick up the same way you did the first time. Alright, and that just repeats. Alright, then you go back to the intro verse. That's the end of the song. As while the main guitar is doing the 8th note strumming, there's the second guitar, which is picking notes. Alright, starting on the 5th fret, the G and D strings, just bar the 3rd and 4th strings up, and you're going to pick those notes. Using that same shape, slide to the 8th fret, do the same thing. To the 7th fret. And that pattern just repeats.